to like and subscribe for more dirt bike stuff.
Granny shifting, not double clutching like you should.
Will Prado end up at KTM? It's hard to say, really. I mean, they've already got Plessinger signed, I believe, and Tomac supposedly is coming. Then I heard somewhere, simply speculation, all rumors, don't have any inside information, nothing like that. But I heard that they were going to get rid of Plessinger and bring Prado on, replacing Plessinger with Prado. And I think that would be a terrible idea, just because you know with Plessinger you've got a solid dude it's a good solid, I'd say 3rd to 5th place guy, could win a race here or there. I mean, obviously I think he's won 2 supercrosses, not positive. At least I know for sure he's won 1 supercross, if not 2 supercrosses. And Prado hasn't proved himself at all. I mean, he came over riding factory equipment, factory Cowie, getting paid a lot of money because he was a 2-time world champion, and basically didn't produce. I felt like he shit the bed, honestly. I mean, probably getting a couple mil a year, and goes out and intentionally just rides around at the last race, like doesn't even try to qualify. It's kind of crazy to me, especially being on a factory Kawasaki. So if KTM chooses Prado over Plessinger, I think they're insane. Because, well, and then just the persona too, like Plessinger has the persona of Mr. America, so you know he has a giant fan base, and he's in shape. He's got to be in shape if he's training with Alden Baker. He's obviously in shape. He's a fast dude. He puts it up towards the front, and like I said, he's won a supercross race. I'm not sure if he's won outdoors. I think he's won 250 championships though. I'm not sure if he won a 250 supercross or 250 outdoors. I'm pretty sure he won a 250 outdoors. But to take Prado over Plessinger, craziness. Prado, I'm sure he'll do better on a KTM than he did on a Kawasaki, especially being somewhere he wants to ride. And the KTM group already has a bunch of money invested in Prado. Started riding KTMs in like 2011. Rode KTMs. I think he switched to gas. Won 2 world championships on a gas. Won 2 world championships on a factory KTM over in Europe. But really hasn't, I mean, I want to say the best result he's had in America was I want to say it was like a 5th. So he hasn't even proved that he could podium yet. So to take him over Plessinger, craziness. I mean, typically factory motocross teams have 2 riders. They have their championship threat, and then they have their championship threat has a wingman. Like, for example, Villapoto had Weimer. James Stewart, when he was on factory Cowie, he had Tim Ferry one year, and he had Michael Byrne another year. Jet has his brother. Sexton had Plessinger. Roxon had Colt Nichols this year. So every team has a rider, or a championship rider, and a wingman, basically, or a second tier rider, I guess you could say. And so right now Plessinger's KTM's second tier guy that can still on any given night get lucky and win a race, where I don't see that with Prado so much. I think Prado thinks that he should be the A side of the equation, and he's not. Maybe in the MXGPs he might be, but he hasn't proved that he is here yet. KTM's going to do whatever KTM's going to do. Taking Prado over Plessinger would be ridiculous. And if KTM is to hire Prado, they should do it just on a performance, like a performance basis. No salary. If you perform, you get paid. Obviously, Prado is a quitter. He went out and proved that he'll just quit if things aren't going his way. He'll go out to the last race and not even try to qualify for the race. And you know, with running Aaron Plessinger, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get somebody who works hard, who goes out every time and tries to win the race. Even if that's a 4th place night or a 6th place night or a 3rd place night. And then sometimes if the stars align, he could go out and win the race. I think I'd have to go with Plessinger over Prado all day long. Should be interesting to watch though.
You can't handle the truth!